On today's edition of Anfield Uncovered, Mohamed Salah's explosive statement has rocked Liverpool fans across the world. Steven Gerrard is questioning the club's identity. Dominik Szoboszlai is responding to criticism after the Aston Villa defeat, and now fresh updates on Xabi Alonso, Harvey Elliott, and Arne Slot's future are causing even more tension around Anfield. If you're a true Liverpool fan, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and let's know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get straight into the news. Liverpool's season has officially entered a dangerous and emotional stage, and Mohamed Salah's latest statement may have just confirmed what many supporters feared was happening behind the scenes at Anfield. Following Liverpool's painful 4-2 defeat against Aston Villa, Salah took to social media with one of the strongest public messages we have seen from him during his entire Liverpool career. The Egyptian forward admitted that Liverpool had completely lost its identity and called for the club to return to the heavy metal attacking football that once made opponents fear stepping onto the same pitch as the Reds. Salah stated that Liverpool should never settle for simply winning some games here and there, insisting that the standards at the club must always revolve around trophies, dominance, and relentless attacking football. What shocked many fans even more was the timing of the statement. Liverpool still have one game remaining this season against Brentford, with Champions League qualification still not mathematically secured. Yet Salah's comment sounded like a player who had reached his limit emotionally after a frustrating and disappointing campaign. According to reports, several Liverpool players quietly supported Salah's message on social media. Curtis Jones reacted publicly, Dominik Szoboszlai liked the post, while injured striker Hugo Ekitike also responded with emojis appearing to show agreement. That immediately fueled speculation that there may be deeper frustrations inside the dressing room regarding Arne Slot's tactics and the direction of the club. Former Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard certainly seemed to believe so. Speaking on TNT Sports, Gerrard described Salah's statement as damning and admitted he was genuinely shocked to see the Liverpool superstar speak so openly. Gerrard explained that Salah rarely posts emotional statements publicly, especially not during such a sensitive moment in the season. According to Gerrard, the message clearly suggested that all is not well inside the Liverpool dressing room. He even went as far as saying that Liverpool's identity has completely disappeared under the current system. Gerrard admitted that watching Liverpool against Aston Villa was painful from start to finish. He criticised the lack of fight, the absence of clear attacking patterns, and the disconnect between players across the pitch. He claimed Villa were better in every department and stated that Liverpool looked nowhere near the standards expected of the club. And honestly, many Liverpool supporters are beginning to feel the exact same way. The defeat at Villa Park marked Liverpool's 19th loss across all competitions this season. That statistic alone tells the story of how disappointing this campaign has become after the excitement surrounding Arne Slot's arrival. The Reds started the season with hope, optimism, and expectations of building on the success achieved under Jurgen Klopp. But instead, Liverpool now head into the final day of the season under massive pressure, with supporters questioning the style of football, the mentality of the squad, and even the future of the manager. One player who found himself directly in the spotlight after the Villa defeat was Dominik Szoboszlai. The Hungarian midfielder produced a very mixed performance. On one hand, he provided 2 assists for Virgil van Dijk's goals and looked like Liverpool's most creative midfielder for large spells of the game. But on the other hand, his costly slip allowed Ollie Watkins to restore Aston Villa's advantage during a crucial moment in the match. That mistake immediately sparked heavy criticism online. However, things escalated even further when Szoboszlai posted a sponsored McDonald's advertisement on Instagram less than 24 hours after the defeat. Many supporters felt the timing was inappropriate considering the frustration surrounding the club. But Szoboszlai appeared determined to defend himself. The midfielder liked several comments from fans claiming he had carried Liverpool all season and arguing that one mistake should not overshadow his overall contributions. One fan commented that Szoboszlai was tired from carrying the team throughout the campaign. Another praised him as the shining light in a dark season. Szoboszlai liked those comments, effectively making his feelings very clear. To be fair, statistically, the midfielder has enjoyed one of the strongest individual seasons of his career. 13 goals and 12 assists in all competitions is an impressive return, especially during such a chaotic campaign for the team overall. But football at Liverpool is rarely judged purely by numbers. Expectations at Anfield are brutal. Fans expect consistency, leadership, and performances during the biggest moments. And unfortunately for Szoboszlai, his mistake against Aston Villa came during one of Liverpool's most important matches of the season. Meanwhile, uncertainty surrounding Arne Slot continues growing with every passing day. Despite publicly insisting he expects to remain Liverpool manager next season, pressure is building massively around the Dutchman. Reports earlier this week even linked former Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso with Chelsea, effectively ending speculation about a possible return to Anfield. According to multiple reports, Alonso is now very close to becoming Chelsea's new manager on a 4-year contract. That news disappointed many Liverpool supporters who still viewed Alonso as the dream long-term successor after his incredible achievements at Bayer Leverkusen. Ever since Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool, Alonso's name has constantly remained connected with Anfield. His attacking football philosophy, tactical intelligence, and emotional connection to the club made him a favourite among supporters. But now, with Chelsea seemingly winning the race for his signature, Liverpool may be forced to fully commit to Arne Slot for at least another season. Still, that decision may ultimately depend on whether Liverpool secure Champions League football against Brentford on the final day. Missing out on the Champions League would represent a financial and sporting disaster for the club. It would also intensify questions surrounding recruitment, squad quality, and the tactical direction under Slot. And speaking of squad uncertainty, Harvey Elliott's future at Liverpool is now becoming another major talking point. After a disastrous loan spell at Aston Villa, Elliott is expected to return to Liverpool during pre-season. But reports suggest the midfielder is seriously considering leaving permanently in search of regular football. The situation at Villa has been strange from the very beginning. Elliott barely played despite early signs of promise, and reports later revealed Aston Villa had an obligation to buy clause that would activate after a certain number of league appearances. Unai Emery reportedly avoided using Elliott consistently to prevent triggering that clause, leaving the player stuck in a frustrating situation with limited opportunities. Now RB Leipzig are reportedly interested in signing Elliott. However, the move may depend entirely on whether the German side can permanently sign Brighton midfielder Brajan Gruda first. If Leipzig fail to secure Gruda, they could turn their attention toward Elliott instead. What makes the situation complicated for Liverpool is Elliott's contract. With his current deal expiring in 2027, the club may prefer selling him now rather than risking his value dropping further over the next 2 years. Reports suggest Leipzig could attempt to sign Elliott for somewhere between £15 and £20 million, a figure many Liverpool fans would probably consider far too low for a player with his talent. At the same time, injuries continue causing problems for Liverpool ahead of the Brentford clash. Alexander Isak remains a major doubt after another frustrating injury setback. The Swedish striker was badly missed against Aston Villa, and Arne Slot is refusing to take unnecessary risks regarding his fitness. Liverpool's injury problems this season have been relentless. From Alisson Becker to Jeremy Frimpong and Hugo Ekitike, the squad has constantly struggled with availability issues throughout the campaign. That lack of stability has clearly affected Liverpool's rhythm, especially defensively. And right now, supporters are desperate to see major reinforcements arrive during the summer transfer window. Many believe Liverpool need improvements in central defence, midfield balance, attacking depth, and overall tactical structure if they want to compete seriously again next season. For now though, everything comes down to Brentford. Liverpool's entire season may ultimately be remembered by what happens on the final day. Qualification for the Champions League could calm tension slightly heading into the summer. Failure to secure it, however, could push the club into one of its most uncertain periods in recent years. There are simply too many unanswered questions around this squad right now. Can Arne Slot truly restore Liverpool's identity? Will Mohamed Salah really leave Anfield after this season? Can Dominik Szoboszlai recover mentally from the backlash? Will Harvey Elliott finally get the opportunities he needs elsewhere? And most importantly, can Liverpool rebuild quickly enough to return to the very top of European football? Liverpool fans, this summer is going to be absolutely massive for the future of this football club. If you're a true Liverpool fan, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and let us know your thoughts on everything discussed in today's video down in the comments below. And as always, we'll catch you again very soon for more Liverpool updates right here on Anfield Uncovered.